So today is one of those days you never forget. I'll say this a few times during the course of the day. It is Friday, the 24th of December, 2021, and we are near Bayeux in Normandy, France. This is one of the landing sites for the D-Day invasion. In fact, if you see out here, this was one of the sites that was made into an artificial harbor following the landing. And the artificial harbors, of course, were used for supply and resupply of the troops as the operation continued. And off in the distance, you've got the cliffs of Normandy. But on a day like today, you have to think about what it was like in December of 1944. I know the landing took place in the 6th of June, 1944, but of course that wasn't the end of the story there. And you think about what it must have been like for the soldiers of the time to be over here fighting for the freedom of the world, away from their families and their friends and whoever was special to them for the Christmas holidays. And it's an interesting contrast to what we have today in the world. And we'll talk more about that as the day goes on. We just saw a 360 movie on the landing and the liberation of this part of France. And we're headed over a little bit later to the American cemetery in Omaha Beach. So we'll catch back up with you then. Yeah, guys, so we are in L'Orange, I think it is, France. It's along the beaches of Normandy. This is the museum of the landing, which we actually saw last time. You can catch that in my 2019 vlog, but the reason we stopped here is because it makes a neat tri-shot, because you got the beaches of Normandy and the harbor there. You've got the artificial bridge system here. You've got the museum. We actually went to a different museum this time and saw a 360 movie, and the reason is because the landing museum is under refurb right now. They're actually expanding it, and it should be really neat when it's done. And then if we pan around this way, you can kind of see up on the hills there, the hills of Normandy. You've got some monuments and a tank, of course. And so our tour group is eating lunch right now, and so after they're done, who knows how long that'll take, but after they're done, we're headed up to the American cemetery, so we'll catch you from there. Yeah, for those of you not with the program, which is a great many people these days, I'm finding, we're at the American cemetery on Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. And as a reminder, it is Christmas Eve, Friday the 24th of December, 2021. And as we're here, I can't help but thinking about the last 2 years. As we look out at everything you see here. And as I was saying earlier, everything that we have today, everything that we are today, everything that we will be, everything that I have, everything that you have, everything that I am, everything that you are, it's all because of these people right here and their comrades. We owe everything to them. Absolutely everything. You people who think you were heroes for working from home during the pandemic and WebExing and Zooming, these are real heroes right here. We owe them everything. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the free country that we have today. If it wasn't for them, the world wouldn't be free today. You're not a hero because you stayed at home. These are real heroes. And just a couple couple interesting things about while we're here, about the construction of the cemetery. All the names are on the crosses on this side because they face west towards the United States. The one I knew this, but the one story that I find continually fascinating is that a lot of young people, when the war broke out, a lot of young people actually forged their birth certificates and their age, so that they were actually too young to enter the war, and they wanted to be a part of it so bad that they forged their age so that they could join. They were actually too young to join. They forged their age so that they could join before they were eligible. And it's just such a contrast to what to what we have today. This I don't think this could happen again. It's just amazing. It just can't be stated strongly enough. I just don't really have any words for how much respect I have for these guys and all of their comrades. I know it's a cliche saying to say there are no words, but there truly are no words. So in December of 2019, I stood here on Omaha Beach in Normandy, France, and I told you that our grandparents were the greatest generation because they built the country into what it is today. And now I understand that some knucklehead in the Washington Post has written that we should cancel our grandparents' generation. I don't know who wrote that, but I can tell you this. The reason they were able to write that stupid article is because of our grandparents and everything that they gave us. So as we stand here again on Christmas Eve 2021, let's never forget what they did for us. They gave us everything, and we would have nothing without them.